The illusion of choice at the pump. Look around you, Michigan. Next time you pull up to the gas pump, look at that digital screen ticking away your hard-earned money. $5 a gallon. Take a look at that number, because behind it is a stark truth that the career politicians in Lansing don't want you to notice. The establishment wants you to believe that our political system is a simple game of team sports. They want you to think it's a battle of red versus blue, and that if you just vote for their specific brand, all your problems will magically disappear. But the reality, when it comes to taking money out of your pocket, it's an all-party system. The notion that either of the establishment parties is truly for the people has been completely exposed by the price of fuel today. Let's look at how we got here. The media won't tell you this, but the data doesn't lie. The very foundation of Michigan's modern gas tax structure wasn't born in a vacuum. It was designed by the establishment. Look at the legislative history. A gas tax hike that passed the House by a razor-thin margin of 55 to 52. And who pushed it across the finish line? A massive, aggressive yes vote from the Republican majority at the time. 54 votes secure from their side, while the opposition, the Democrats, overwhelmingly tried to kill it. But it didn't stop there. Once the establishment framework was built, the current administration stepped right in to maintain it. Today, we see total resistance from the top to give drivers a break. While families are struggling to budget for basic groceries, the executive stance in Lansing is a flat-out refusal to pause Michigan state fuel tax. Instead of real leadership, what do we get? We get the classic political runaround. They point fingers at Washington, claiming they back a federal tax holiday, or worse, leadership stands up and argues that the fastest way to lower your everyday cost isn't by cutting the state's taxes, but by trying to solve international supply line conflicts across the globe. They will literally look across the ocean before they look at the tax burden they are placing on their own citizens right here at home. They build the structure, they keep the money, and they offer nothing but excuses while you pay the bill. It is a coordinated effort to keep local control out of your hands and keep property and fuel taxes high. Michigan, we don't need more international excuses from Lansing. We don't need an establishment that plays hot potato with your wallet. We need local complete overhaul of how this state treats its taxpayers. It's time to stop buying into the myth of the political elite and start demanding a government that actually works for the people who fuel it. I want to see your comments on this. That's a lot of information. Let me know.